Hey everyone, just doing a quick video. So I recently saw a video by Thurman. Now I very rarely, believe me, I do not really like watching fighter interviews because fighter interviews are generally quite boring. Just the same, I don't really watch fighters interviews unless it's something that there's some sort of specific reason. And basically I heard that Thurman was like going in on Bob Arum. He was attacking Bob Arum. So I did actually watch it. I watched his Instagram video. So it was no, I watched it on YouTube actually. Sorry. What do I think about Thurman? A lot of boxers are not really intelligent people, and you know, I do not know who is advising Thurman. I can see that. I can see it from both sides. I know what he's trying to say, but I'm actually gonna side. I'm actually gonna side with Bob Arum to a certain degree. And what I mean by that, look, boxing is nice for if you want to make money. Obviously a lot of fighters, you want to make as much money as possible, and so would I. But a lot of fighters, they don't really understand the business of boxing. And if you can't do the numbers, if you can't generate pay-per-views, then it limits how much money you get offered. Now obviously I would love to meet Thurman. I tell you what, I am definitely going to meet Thurman this year. I'm going to go to America. I'll find a way to meet him. If I want to meet someone, I can meet them. Last year wasn't very good. Obviously, lockdown just messed everything up for me. But this year, I'm going to turn my life around. I'm going to find Thurman this year. I'm going to have a chat with him. And for those of you who don't know, if you watch my YouTube page, years ago, I actually sparred Brandon Rios and Kelly Pavlik. I got beaten up both times, but at least I got in there. Recently, like last year, I sparred Liam Williams. So like the Brandon Rios and Pavlik videos happened years ago, 2012. So those videos are deleted. I deleted it because at the time I just lost interest in boxing. But if you go to my channel, you can see me sparring Liam Williams. You can see me sparring Jose Albertin. I tell you what, I'm gonna go to Thurman's gym this year, and I'll ask him to spar. Like, I don't mind. So I'm probably gonna get beaten up, but I'm only gonna spar him though. Like, it has to be on camera. But what I'm trying to say, obviously, I want to have the conversation with Thurman face to face. But you shouldn't really, like, if you've got a problem with how much money Bob Arum's offering you, what I'm trying to say is, but you should talk to Arum about it behind closed doors, or talk to him on the phone. You shouldn't be going out and attacking him on social media, because you're not doing yourself any favors. And obviously it's a pandemic, like it's coronavirus, the money's gone down. Now obviously some of these promoters are going to take liberties and they'll try to cut your money. But if you don't like it, then just go to whoever offers you the most. Go to the Eddie Hearn or the Al Heyman. You know, if you don't, but to attack Bob Arum, I mean, I'm not saying it wasn't funny, because it was, but I mean, just learn boxing business. And now Bob Arum's probably not going to want to work with you, so you're not doing yourself any favors. Like, some of these fighters, these are conversations you need to have in private. You shouldn't be attacking people on social media. But it's up to you. Do what you want. It's Thurman's money. But I could be wrong. Like, I mean, if I was to look at it from Thurman's point of view, I mean, I know what he's saying, but I mean, look, if Bob Arum just can't pay you what you're looking for, then just don't accept it. You know, that's up to you. But if it was me, I mean, sometimes just take what you can get. And if you just keep beating enough people, then you can your purses will get bigger and bigger and bigger. You know, you look at Mayweather. The reason Mayweather's purses were so big is because for years he fought world champions, he fought different people. Floyd started making the biggest paydays once he beat Oscar De La Hoya. That's when Floyd became the biggest draw in boxing. But a lot of these guys don't want to do that. They fight once, twice a year. They don't want to clean the division out. And then, you know, he said, this is the last comment I'll make for now. So he said Bob Arum offered him $600,000. Like, come on, that's a lot of money. Like, even if it's not what you're usually making, $600,000 is still $600,000. Now, if you can find someone else who'll pay you more than that, then I understand. Take the biggest payday. But if that's all you're getting offered, but obviously I don't know the situation. Obviously I've never met Al Heyman. I almost met Bob Arum once at a press conference. So I don't know. Maybe Thurman's under contract to Al Heyman. I don't know. I'd have to ask Thurman. But it's still 600 grand. Like, come on. I work in construction for 10-12 pound an hour. Like, come on, 600 grand. You got people, you got police officers making 20-30,000 a year, risking their lives, and some of these fighters are turning down 600. Like, come on, you know. But it's up to you, it's your life. But if you ever go broke someday, then Keith Thurman, I mean, then, you know, I hope you don't look back and say, you know, I wish I had taken that money to fight Crawford. But I think that's a good pay-per-view fight. Thurman Crawford, I think that would be a good pay-per-view fight. So if I was you should talk to Bob Arum, try and get the fight on pay-per-view, and then ask him for like a percentage of the pay-per-view, because that's what I'd say to him. Sorry, if I sell this fight, I want a percentage of the pay-per-view. But these are conversations you'd be having behind closed doors, not attacking people on social media, especially not people that are offering you money. Then it's up to you, mate. It's up to Keith Thurman. What can I say? So I'm definitely going to meet Keith Thurman this year. I'll find the way. Believe me, I'll find a way. Take care. Thank you for watching, everyone. Goodbye.